Hi class, I'm Mary Kovac and I wanted to talk to you today about the importance of organ donation. So why is it so important? According to the American Transplant Foundation, every 10 minutes a new name will be added to the wait list for an organ donation. That means that if it doesn't affect you directly, there's a good chance it'll still affect somebody that you love. So let's take a look at some of the numbers. Right now in the US, there are 125 million organ donors that are registered. That number sounds great, but out of all of that 125 million, only about 3 in every 1,000 will actually be able to donate an organ. Approximately 115,000 people right now are waiting for an organ donation, and again, that number is growing every 10 minutes. Every single day, about 20 people die while waiting for a transplant. So what exactly is organ donation? According to the Cleveland Clinic, an organ donation is whenever a healthy organ or tissue is taken out of a donor and surgically implanted into a recipient. Donors can be alive or deceased, and donors have to be a good match. That means with blood types and a whole slew of other issues that make one donor suitable for the recipient. So for deceased donors, they're able to donate 8 different organs. They can donate the liver, heart, kidneys, lungs, pancreas, and small intestines. They're also able to donate tissue. This isn't as life-saving, but it can really bring somebody a much better quality of life. They can donate skin, cornea, tendons, cartilage, heart valves, and blood vessels. They're also living donors. They're able to donate less organs. Obviously, they can't donate a heart, but they can donate 1 kidney, 1 to 2 lobes of the liver, 1 part of the lung, and part of the pancreas. They're also able to donate skin, bone, healthy cells, and blood, which is much more common, but is also considered part of organ donation. So why is anyone against organ donation? Well, there are a couple arguments that people have. A lot of people think that they won't get the same medical treatment, that the doctors will see they're an organ donor and just let them expire. In order to be considered for organ donation, all life-saving measures have to be exhausted before they can even consider it. A person also has to be declared legally brain dead by 2 separate doctors and be told that there is no chance of survival. Only after it has been determined that whatever is wrong with this person is incompatible with life can the family even have a conversation about organ donation. People also think that organ donation is against their religion, and in some cases that can be true. According to the Jehovah's Witnesses, they do not allow it, but there are also a lot of major religious organizations that do allow it. According to representatives from the Vatican, they consider this to be a gift that is able to be given. They are not against it. Also, most Protestant faiths, Islam, and most branches of Judaism. Another concern is whether or not they're able to have a nice funeral. The way that the organs are harvested will never interfere with an open casket funeral. The incisions are made where clothing will be covering them, and your family won't have to see any of those scars. So why is it important to make this decision now? Well, so few people qualify as suitable donors that we want the donor pool to be as large as possible. In order to qualify, you have to pass away in the hospital, and you have such a short amount of time between getting the organs and getting them to a suitable recipient. Another big issue is if you decide now, that means that your family won't have to make these hard decisions when you're no longer able to make the decisions for yourself. So I hope that this has made you think a little bit more about becoming an organ donor and the importance of how many lives can be saved by this. Thank you.